All right, welcome back, friends. We want to return to our top story this morning. The Supreme Court moments ago upheld the TikTok ban, ruling the app can shut down as soon as Sunday if the company's Chinese owner, ByteDance, does not divest. We want to speak to CBS News Supreme Court and legal producer Catherine Cole. She joins me, as you see, from our Washington bureau. Catherine, you're the lucky one among us because you've had the time to read through the ruling and look at the specifics. What's jumping out at you? What are the major takeaways that factored into the justice's decision here?
Yeah, this is a overwhelming victory for the government and a sound defeat for TikTok. What I notice is that the court here has issued a per curiam opinion. That is, they're speaking in one voice, all 9 justices. There are no dissents here. Everyone agrees. This law that Congress passed, ordering divestiture of TikTok's foreign ownership, passes constitutional muster. One thing I do notice is that there are 2 justices who concurred. That is, they joined the opinion here, but they wrote separately to just pull out a couple things that they found interesting. And one of those is Justice Gorsuch, who said, whether this law will succeed, I do not know. But the question we face today is not the law's wisdom, but its constitutionality. So I think what we're seeing, and that, that's echoed in the main opinion, which is saying this is Congress's judgment that we're following. We are not saying whether this law is good, bad. It's not our problem. All we're saying is that this does not trigger the kind of First Amendment problems that TikTok pleaded the court to find here. That there's no First Amendment issue that doesn't,
So then, if you can still hear me, help me understand what that means for the larger picture, as far as you saying that the Supreme Court is deciding it's actually quite narrow. This doesn't have to do with massive freedom of speech issues, as TikTok claims. This just basically says there's no issue constitutionally for us to adjudicate. So then, does this just only impact TikTok? Is there no other domino effect to other platforms in any way?
I think you've pulled out something really important here, which is that the court is not trying to issue some sweeping First Amendment social media law opinion, in part because they had only 2 weeks to consider these questions. This has been on a fast track, this entire case, because of the looming deadline. Sunday, January 19th, TikTok goes dark. And so the Supreme Court was rushing to get this out, is issuing, as you said, a relatively narrow opinion cemented on the merits of this particular case. And what that means is that Sunday, January 19th, TikTok will probably go dark. The only way out of it I can see is if the political branches intervene. President Biden has the ability to extend that January 19th deadline by 90 days. There's some talk he might not enforce this law. If Congress wanted to step in the next 2 days, it could, but the judicial system is staying out of it. Barring anything really unexpected, TikTok goes away on Sunday.
A unanimous decision. Catherine, thanks for helping us understand just a bit more in depth how the justices got to this point. We appreciate your time.